And welcome back to Just Wing It. Okay, hey, welcome back to Just Wing It. We are back at the field. We are back at Don Depew Field, as a matter of fact. This is in the lovely scenic Barstow, California, junction of Interstate 15 and I-40 out San Bernardino County. And San Bernardino County is slowly easing up on the COVID restrictions. You can see some folks out there practicing football maneuvers, or football maneuvers, whatever people do in football. Anyways, they're getting ready for football. We have a friend Elephant Mountain out there, and that's actually a good shot. Hopefully you can see this, but you can see the back of the elephant. You see its head, and you see the trunk, right? So that's why it's called Elephant Mountain. It looks kind of like an elephant sitting there in the water. But anyways, you can see the parks opening up, and I just got done sharing the joy of RC flight with a couple of folks from work, okay? Because we're about half at work, half at home sort of thing. So anyway, hey, I introduced them to the Super Cub. They each got a battery through it, and yeah, I think they're hooked. I'm serious. Too windy for the Champ, but I'll tell you what, as I start this video, the Champ and the Super Cub gets you to this, okay? I'm telling you, that's the progression. And actually, it's the Champ, Super Cub, maybe a Warbird or two, whatever. But anyways, we got the Citation Citation. We're flying it as a hand-launched belly lander, do a controls check, and I'm telling you what, I'm digging it. I figured out I need to bowling launch this thing, okay? So we're going to go ahead and bowling launch her, get up in the air, stop yammering, and do some flying. So here we go. And that's how you do it. Okay, this thing needs to be bowling launched, because I've found out that if I keep trying to launch it by hand, underside, usual underhand throw, that my fingers are snagging on the wings. Okay, so thread the needle. Here we are. Look, isn't this thing just a blast? It's a riot. All right, I'm a banker, pretty good. Nice. I'm a little worried about the sign, but not quite. I don't know. Let me see if I can thread that needle again. That's pretty close to the light. Let's not say we did. Hey, you know what? Let's do this. Let's bring her around. Let's thread that needle between the light pole and the tree. Nice. Whoa, don't want to get too close to that guy. Oh, he's shooting video of it. Maybe, okay. All right. So, let us just have some fun with this thing. I've got an E-flite 800 milliamp 30C battery. And it is just a blast. It really is. Okay, so our guys that were practicing football are now gone. So let's set up for a nice high speed down the length, huh? What do you say we beat up the runway here, huh? Here we go. Nice. Nice. And now that we have the field, we can actually do some low and slow. Low and slow with the Citation. Yeah, low and slow. Let's try it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gonna bring her down. I've been doing this earlier, so I've noticed that if I keep throttle on and really yank back on that stick, that she'll actually look at that. Look at the AS3X. You see the AS3X trying to control it? You see the AS3X controlling it? Wow, that's sick, right? Look at that. It's like a daggum. I'm getting dizzy. How did you guys fly control line back in the day? I'm getting dizzy doing that. All right, let's go ahead and bring her down for another fast pass, because it's just too fun with this plane. Oh my God, this thing is great. And again, that's on a 3S 30C E-flite 800. I mean, just what a neat little ship. So again, we're flying the E-flite UMX Citation as a hand-launched belly lander, and I think you'll agree that that's a pretty doggone big loop. I mean, that's sick. Oh my God. Oh, this thing is nuts. This thing is nuts. All the passengers inside are horking their guts out right now with this pilot is flying them, and there's a military style reverse half Cuban. They're all like, "You're fired!" The pilot. Anyway, yeah. I'll tell you what, Bob Hoover, right? He would do stuff like this with a business jet, right? That's a nice little axial. That's almost an axial aileron. I was feeding in quite a bit of elevator, compensating. So, yeah. Tell me that wasn't cool. Tell me that wasn't cool. All right. Let's line up. So I'm off the throttle. Now, good approaches equals good landings, right? So that's what they say, right? So let's shoot our approach. We're over the threshold. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Huh? What do you say? All right. So what I did was I found out, because now this is, I don't know, my third, fourth, fifth flight, whatever, belly lander. So I bring her in, and I start to literally increase the elevator to like max throw while simultaneously milking the throttle off. And she just settles in. So nice. It takes a little bit of practice. You can't just, hey, just try that. No. But ultimately, that's what I've settled upon. And simultaneously, as I'm rolling the throttle off, it's kind of like this. I'm rolling the throttle off, and I'm slowly building up that back pressure, and then she just settles in. It's nice. Okay. Let's go on over here. And let's check our battery usage and close this one out and do a pilot's debrief, all right? Do a pi rep. So, pi rep. So, here's where I'm flying my E-flite, or correction, my Connexus, apologize, my Connexus 30C 800 milliamp battery. It's right, basically, just a smidge aft of this little foam chingadera right there, whatever it is. Anyway, that's where I'm flying my my 800 milliamp battery. She's a little warm, but not bad. It's a jet. I expect them to be warm. I did not expect them to be warm coming out of the turbo timber. So, I expect that from a jet. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. So, I have the Connexus 30C, 800 milliamp, and we're looking at 39%. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see it. Okay, 39% out of our E-flite battery. I don't know if you can tell I'm kind of jazzed about this. I really am. And oh, by the way, I want to clear the timer. I want to show you. I don't know if you can see this or not. You probably can't. I don't know. There still is, as of yet, no digital trim whatsoever. None. This thing flies great without it. So hey, we're going to power off the box. And part of the reason why I'm kind of stoked today is because we did some flying with some of my friends from work. A couple of my friends from work came by, and we got some time in on the Super Cub. I was able to show them the simple and pure joy of RC flight, and I kind of think they're hooked now. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay. I hope you saw most of that. If you didn't, then well, I guess I'll just have to shoot some more videos of this. Anyways, thank you for joining me out here at the field. Thanks for watching the shenanigans with the E-flite UMX Citation Longitude. This thing's actually a hoot to fly as a belly lander. I'm starting to really like the plane. The more I kind of figure out its idiosyncrasies and kind of the way it flies. And remember, again, the Champ is the gateway drug. The Super Cub's the gateway drug. That's what gets you used to the stick movements you need to ultimately get to something like this. Okay, so although this plane has safe, I don't recommend using this thing as a trainer. Okay, I just don't. Sorry, I just don't. I recommend personally using the route that so many people do, starting off with an actual dedicated training aircraft. And by the way, I want it to be said that even though I've kind of beat up the UMX Turbo Timber a little bit, because I think that there's some issues with that plane, it should bear mention that these are all Horizon products. So I believe in Horizon. I really do. I just think they kind of, Need to work on that turbo timber a little bit, the UMX turbo timber a little bit. But that said, I hope you enjoy these trips out here to the field. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really do hope all the best for you and your families. I hope that you're starting to experience the opening after the COVID lockdown, and I hope that you have not been affected by it. And if you have, then prayers go out, and I hope all the best for you. So in any event, thank you for watching. Like I said, blue skies, happy landings, and cheers from Don Depew Field in Barstow, California, and was Just Wing It, and the UMX E-flite Citation Longitude. Cheers, everybody. Happy landings.